Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Michael McBrine Show. I never remember to hit record at the right time. You would think after how many shows we've done, how many shows do you think we're doing? Like 40?
Yeah.
Can't be that long. Mm. You guys were here for most of them. I think about 40. You'd think I would know these things by now. All right, Randy, hit me. Well, before I can't concentrate on the rest of the show unless I've got to hear the, what did you say, shit that you have to tell me?
Yeah.
What is it?
So first of all, earlier, me and Brian went to Wingstop, and I kept asking.
You were doing what?
We went to Wingstop.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I kept asking him questions.
It was delicious.
Yeah, I kept asking him questions, and he kept shaking his head, or he kept on freaking ignoring me. But then, he got mad at me because, he asked. He told him that they were going to take it out, but I kept asking him, "Do you want to go ahead and dine in? That way we don't mess up your car with the wings, So he completely ignored me. So I took it up. So I took it up on myself, and I said, "Let's take this thing and eat it here." And he got mad. But shit, if you don't want me to do something, you should, answer my question. But my next thing is. I don't.
God.
I don't.
Randy,
How do you not choke on wings talking that much?
do you have anything that actually matters?
Yeah.
I was going to ask. That was the breaking news.
No.
I decided to eat wings at Wingstop.
We went to Wingstop. He couldn't decide whether or not we would eat in.
No,
and I decided. I mean,
No.
It's like,
So
about the fight or something.
I don't have a car anymore.
Jerry Springer style.
okay. But I think we knew that.
Someone threw a
No,
wing.
I just bought a car on Monday, and I freaking blew it up on Wednesday. But yeah, so
Yeah, hold on. Before we move on, Randy, I want to address.
It took you 2 days, huh? Is that a new record?
Probably not. So I want to address Brian real quick. Brian, what's going on with Wingstop? Was this even worth talking about? What's going on with Wingstop?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure. So, Randy,
Car messed up, man?
to
Did y'all get wing stuff all over the car?
We ate at the table.
let me get a second to catch up here, Randy. So, last time I talked to you, you were having car issues with your previous car.
yeah,
I can't remember exactly what it was. It was
it was a 1992. It was a 1992 Chevy Lumina.
Okay, thank you.
Chevy
And what was the issue with that car?
The entire brake
I was
system
going to
went
say
out,
the brakes. Yes, I remember.
and
the brakes.
then
Okay.
also the transmission started going out on me.
So since then, you've gone through another car.
Yeah.
What was the car on? What year and make and model? And
It
all
was a
that?
it was a 2003
All right, in the 21st century, I'm liking this trend.
Chevy Cavalier. I bought it on Monday, but
I thought those were good cars.
they're supposed to be. But so basically, I took it on the highway or going back and forth to work. It was going fine, but it kept overheating on me. So, but I kept putting water in, and I kept putting antifreeze in it, like I'm supposed to. But the thing was that it needed a new thermostat, and then my head gasket went out. Well, when my head gasket went out, I was stranded in the right lane of I-35. I couldn't move it. The car wouldn't start. So I had to actually call the McLean County Sheriff Department to come out there and help me get this car off the road because I had a record coming. But it took them a minute because, I was between the Elmont and West.
You did pull over to like the service road, right?
I couldn't because the car wouldn't start.
Well, why would when it was slowing down? Why wouldn't you go to the service road? I mean,
Well, you actually stopped in the middle of the actual a lane of 35.
I was between the shoulder and the lane.
So you were halfway into the lane.
Yeah. But the
That was
car,
a terrible idea, Randy.
but the car died on me. I had no choice. But
But
no.
you
always
didn't
have a
see
choice.
any,
well,
like,
you know when
warning
it's breaking
signs?
down on you.
But yeah, so basically, I paid $1,000 for it. I got $500 back from it. I'm about to go put a down payment on a probably between a 2010 and a 2018 model
Oh, cool.
because
Seems like every time you lose a car, you go up 10 years. Have you noticed that? 92 to 2003. No. 10,
Well, I mean,
10.
I did have a 2000, and I dropped it down to a 92. Then I dropped it back, and I upped it to a 2003, and now upping it again way more because my bank will not finance a car.
Hold on, let me check the ratings real quick. Go ahead. I'm making a joke. It's a joke.
Oh, so my bank will not finance a car that
Apparently
between.
did great.
My bank will not finance a car if it's older than a 2010 model, but this time.
Oh my God! Shut the fuck up!
But
Shut the fuck up, dude! God damn! Oh man, you brought the show to a fucking crawl just so you could talk about your fucking car that you keep
Well,
fucking
yeah.
cars that you keep on breaking.
hold
You ever
on.
stop to think that maybe you shouldn't have a fucking car?
You should get a moped, man.
Get a fucking bike.
I'll probably wreck it and die.
It was an Uber.
You're-
Uber.
I meant a bicycle, not a fucking motorcycle.
Yeah, so basically what I'm saying is that I'm getting I'm getting a new car,
No awareness, no self-awareness whatsoever.
but
Jesus Christ.
I did get in a fight yesterday.
You got into a fight yesterday.
Fisticuffs.
No,
What'd you do that to a little girl for?
I mean, no, it was not a girl. He was like a man, but he was like in his 40s to 50s. But no,
Hold on a second. So you don't know this person you got into a fight with?
no, I know him. I know him very well.
Okay, so
So you got like a fist fight?
Hold on a second.
No, he said no.
I'm a little upset with you, Randy. We go through those two stories that didn't really seem to have a point, and now you actually have an lead with that next time. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
lead with
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
So,
like, violence always interesting.
so what happened?
What happened
By the way,
was
Brian? Were there any other witnesses? Anybody know anything about this story that he's about to tell?
No, this is purely out of
This
Randy's
is out of his
subconscious.
perspective. Okay, so go
Yeah.
ahead, Randy.
It's subconscious.
okay. So you know how I telling you that my 1992 car, the brakes went out, but I had to move it to a different location. But the thing was that like I accidentally hit a curb because I couldn't stop. But yeah, my apartment maintenance guy, my apartment maintenance guy, he was getting on to me about that shit, and he was getting on to me about some other shit that happened. And then
Can I stop you? What do
no,
you mean?
no.
What do
And then he got in my and then he got in my face.
So you punched him, right?
No, he got
Who
it.
pulled the gun first?
Yeah, I heard your serial killer team got activated.
He
Good to see you're alive, by the way.
he got in my face.
vest.
He got in my face, and he started yelling at me. I started spitting in my face and shit.
Was he set
Did you
tripping?
stab
so-
him or what?
So I
He
pushed
was
him.
set tripping, wasn't he?
So I pushed.
That's what you wanted to say. You wanted to say he was set tripping.
So
So what was he doing?
So
So what was he doing?
he was in my face.
Okay.
But so I pushed him back, and I pushed him back onto the.
Was
the
it like
side
a
of
real
the
push
truck.
or was it like a force push?
It was like it was a force it was a force push, and after I pushed it,
He's talking about Star Wars.
and after I pushed
something we
his
should know,
ass,
Randy? What?
after I pushed his ass, I even punched him one, and I'm like, leave me and my family alone. And if you don't like what, I basically told him that I'm gonna get you fired.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Can I go
assault
back
since
and
you
stop
punched
you
him.
now where I was wanting to stop you? Because really, when I ask if I can stop you, please let me stop you because I'm going to forget why the reason I stopped you, but I remember luckily. So let's rewind a little bit. He said he always gets on to you about stuff.
No,
What do you-
he got on to me, like,
about hopping the curb.
yeah.
Okay, why would he get on to you about that? I don't understand. I'm
Why would you be hopping the curb?
Because I had no brakes, but I had to move the car. Because-
What are you driving a car with no brakes for?
Wait, why did you have to move the car?
some legal issues. Because I had
Was
to.
it parked in a handicap? I mean, what do you mean?
No.
I think the legal issues
I
would
think
be
he
you
would've been
driving the
fine
car
if you-
without brakes.
Well, I had to move it to. I had to move it behind a building and hide it because the registration went out. and I got
Dude, registration going out doesn't mean anything as long as you're not driving.
If you unless you're driving, that doesn't matter.
not where I live, man. If where
It's
I
a
live,
strange, horrible place.
Cars drive themselves, man.
It's practically south.
but wherever
North
where I
Korea up
live,
there.
you can have no vehicles that is.
Okay, let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
I don't know about that. He's
Yeah.
pretty white. I don't see why anybody would be harassing him.
That is true.
Yeah, they still have to pay. They still have to pay attention to Texas law. And Texas law is as long as you're not driving the vehicle, registration doesn't matter.
So how does this go?
Maybe they thought they were just like they got a call that like a giant child was driving the car.
I just want to know. I'm so curious. So, what? Okay, still, why did you have to hop a curb?
Because
was gonna say-
it was either hopping a curb or hitting a building. I had two choices
Did you
there.
hit? What?
It was either I had two choices. I could either hop the curb to stop the car, or I could hit a building. Stop
Maybe
the
you could
car.
have chosen neither by not driving a car without brakes.
Okay, I have a question. Where was this car parked originally that you had to move it?
It was at my apartment. It was like at my living area.
That sounds a
Where were
lot
you-
like
hold
stayed
on.
home.
Where were you intending to park this? Because this is important. Was it going to be outside the apartment complex somewhere, or somewhere in?
I think
the
it was
apartment
behind a
complex?
tree under some brush. But you can like put
No,
branches over
seriously,
it.
where was it going to be in the complex, or was it going to be outside the complex?
It's gonna be. It was gonna be on the outskirts of it.
Okay, here's
Should've
my question.
ghost-ridden it.
No. Here's the question I have. Why
Would have been
world,
the same thing.
No,
Would have ended up
why
the same
in the
thing,
world,
popping the curb anyway.
Why in the world were you going so fast?
I wasn't going fast, man, at all.
How many miles per hour were you going?
I can't see my speedometer broken.
What works in the car? It cranks.
Just
It drives.
just
It doesn't stop. It doesn't tell you how fast.
look. Okay, so I'm not sure how exactly fast you were going, but I don't see the need to hop a curb. You know, honestly, if it's going to be in the outskirts of it, you just need to go 5-10 miles an hour. I mean, why do you need to hop a curb to do that? I don't get it.
No, so I could stop the car.
I get that, but why? Like, you should have been going so slow. If you would have hit a curb, you would just bounced off of it. You know, that's what I'm saying. That's how slow you should have been going.
Yeah.
I have
Or,
it-
Let's
you know,
just forget
you
the
could even
fact.
like stick your foot out the door. and
Exactly.
Flintstone stop it,
That
yeah.
should have been able to. Let's forget the fact that you shouldn't have been driving this at all. Let's just forget that for a second. You should have. You could have gone down and just pushed it, and probably would have been better.
You should have been like
No?
driving like you were, a drug dealer
Randy, I want
Real
you from
slow.
now on.
with your music cranked up.
Whenever
loud.
you're in a situation like that again, please contact someone and ask them for advice. Not me, of course, because
In fact, do that whenever you make a decision. Period.
Fuck that. Run with scissors, dude. I'm rooting for you.
If you run with scissors, hold them face down.
Don't listen to him. He doesn't know you like I know you. He's not looking after you.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
I'm just saying. Hey, you guys can correct me if wrong. This car, there were ways to prevent hopping the curb. Okay, so then I'm assuming the maintenance guy saw you do this.
No,
and was like, "What the hell?"
One of the old people that lived there tattletaled on me.
They tattletaled on you.
Yeah.
You know, can I just say this in defense of the people that tattletaled on you? If someone lives in an apartment complex and they see people hopping curbs, that's when they should tell somebody.
But no, what I'm saying is...
I'm saying don't take it personally.
No, listen,
He's
okay?
taking it personally.
No, listen, okay?
Sounds like
Because
it
he's
is.
narcissistic and he's going to take it personally
I'm
because
not.
everything
Listen to me,
revolves
guys.
around
Listen
him.
to me, okay? I don't...
No.
I don't...
I've listened to you talk about nothing for fucking like what? How long have we been doing this? When did we start?
We've been on for like 20 minutes.
I've been listening to you fucking drone on for fucking 20 minutes, and I've been nice. I've been like, let him talk. He hasn't been here in a while, but like, I'm already way past that.
Hold on. Let me finish it up okay? Let me finish it up. I won't talk about this shit no more, okay? Let me finish it up, okay?
I don't talk about this shit anymore.
Ever again.
Go ahead.
Okay, well, what I'm saying is, I don't mind.
What are you saying?
I don't mind.
What are you saying?
Go ahead, Sanchez. Let him.
Okay.
Please let him
say
finish.
it.
Go ahead.
All right, I won't.
Well, I'm.
Please.
Dick.
Please.
Well, I'm saying.
Just keep going.
So seriously, I want to hear what he's. I want to
Okay,
hear what
okay,
he's
okay.
going to say.
Go ahead. I'm done.
What I'm saying is I don't mind if people telling me. I don't mind if the maintenance guy would come over there and talk to me. But there was no need for him to fucking get in my face. That's when he crossed the line. That's what I'm talking about, and that's why I pushed him and I punched him. Because you don't get in somebody's face and start yelling at them and cussing at them.
What was he saying to you? What was he exactly? What was he yelling at you?
He probably asked you if he was drunk and asked him to do the alphabet. He's like, "How dare you make me do the alphabet?"
I don't know
What
the
was
alphabet.
What was he saying? It's like, what's wrong with you? Why were you hopping a curb?
I haven't had to know that since kindergarten.
Was he
goddamn it.
calling you names? I mean, what was going on?
He was calling me names pretty much.
Okay.
What did he call you?
He was like, he all he said was, like, one of the things he said was, you are a disrespectful young piece of shit.
Oh.
Well, he hasn't said anything untrue so far. Keep going.
Dude, I will take you out there now and I'll punch the shit out of you too. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I am so scared. You gonna hit
Calm
me with
down. We're all friends.
don't
here, Randy.
don't hurt me, Randy.
Dude,
Do not hurt me.
To see this.
So, what we're
So
gonna
wait
do-
a minute. What happened after you hit him?
He disappeared because he never existed.
He. What? No, he just did.
That's a joke, Randy. Go ahead, Randy. Go ahead. What happened?
He went to go tell the apartment manager. But the thing was that the apartment manager husband was standing right next to me when it all went down, and the manager husband said that there was self-defense, and the cops got involved because he claimed that I assaulted him, but
Wait, did he hit you first?
no,
You did assault
You
him.
assaulted
You
him.
assaulted him.
But
That's
yes,
not self-defense.
but the cops ruled it out as self-defense.
That's okay. You're lying.
I'm not lying.
You're lying.
Yeah.
You're lying. You're
I'm not
lying.
lying.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
Yes, you are. You're lying.
Can I say something?
You're lying. Oh my God, you're lying.
I mean,
Otherwise, you'd be in a state home right now. You're lying.
Self-defense is if maybe he strikes first and then you strike back.
Yeah.
So-
You struck first.
Yeah. If you struck
in
first,
in
that was
an
on you.
argument. He was yelling at you, but he didn't swing.
What is that? Is that aggravated assault?
Yeah, you would definitely be in jail right now.
All right. So for future reference, Randy, never hit somebody first. Just that's the rule to learn. Even if they're yelling in your face, you always
That's
try
right.
to
You
hold
tell
it.
them to put up their dick beaters and say, "Go ahead and hit me, punk."
Yeah,
And then when they hit you, if you're not passed out, then you get hit in the back.
No point is not to pass out though.
Yeah. I have faith in you. I don't really have faith in you. I'd
So,
probably pass out.
Can I tell you something? And it's kind of mean, but it was really fun. Maybe I shouldn't say it on air. It's just
What?
I just now it's out of the bag. Fuck. I told my brother about your theory, Sanchez, this past Wednesday
What?
about how you thought Randy might just become a serial killer because no one's heard from him in a while. and he was going to come after you at some point. My brother said, no. He goes, tell him not to worry. That's probably not going to happen. What probably the worst is going to happen is Randy's going to do an offbeat diss track on
I can hook you up with a beat, Randy.
It's funny you put the term offbeat. I thought that was pretty funny. Anyway.
Hold on. Has your brother ever heard me rap?
What?
Have your brother ever heard me rap?
Has my brother ever heard you rap? Yes. Everyone that I know has probably heard you rap, Randy, at this point.
Yeah, I've heard you rap.
Really?
No.
You want to drop some beat? You want to hear something? Oh.
No, not now.
No, he hasn't
Not
heard
right
those yet.
now. I got a new song dropping soon that.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, where's the theme song to this show? We need a new theme song, Randy. Come on. This is the Mike McBrine show. This is the Mike. Yeah, take that old Gary Shandling show, theme, and just do a remix to it. Just replace his name with my name. Just That'd be kind of cool. You know, it'd be fresh.
It would still be offbeat.
I can rap pretty good. It's just that I'm not prepared right now because I'm been at work all day and I'm tired. But yeah.
Can I say something, Randy? If
Freestyle, Randy.
If you want to be really serious in the rap game,
Come on, Randy.
First of all, you just need to practice, because as soon as you say you're any kind of a recording artist, you got to be ready to go at any moment. That's just some advice from me to you. There are actually other things that have happened. Something happened today. Toys R Us publicly announced, well, that they are in a lot of trouble. Actually, I don't think they ever came out with a public statement. I think it was just speculation from everyone.
Is this the news that affects us all?
Well, it affects us in a way because we've had.
Because I don't buy toys.
That's good for you.
I buy collectible action figures.
Thank
goddamn.
you very much. Because we've worked. 3 of us have worked there in the past, and we know people, certain Klingons. No, I'm just kidding. We know people that work there currently. And
yeah, that was my first thought. It's like, what's gonna happen to her? God damn. I'm pretty sure there'll be like an egg store to open it up, and she'll be like the mascot.
You say egg store?
Yeah, I don't know. She's like rather egg shaped. She smells like a rotten egg too. So
Well, I'm sure there might be a position open on Vortex class Bird of Prey.
oh Jesus Christ!
Maybe General Martok can take her under her wing.
Well,
Under
there
his
you go.
wing.
That's something. I'll pass that along. No.
All right, cool.
I think it does affect us a certain way, just because we know people and feel bad for all those people. For those of you who have no idea what we're talking about, I don't think they've come out with a statement yet, but it's been people are assuming that they're going to go out of business as early as next week, and that all the U.S. stores are going to close down.
Holy shit!
Like Hastings?
Well, yeah, just like Hastings. Except, they're insinuating that it's going to be a lot more swift than Hastings, like immediate shutdowns. Like, who knows if they're even going to liquidate their assets, or put anything on clearance, like, because Hastings, oh God, remember when Hastings closed? They had like the worst clearance. It was like, everything's 20% off. And it's like, really? And it wasn't until they were about to close, everything went like 80% off. It's because they have other avenues.
Like they were closing for like 6 months.
Yeah. Well, they had told the stores, from what I understand, Hastings, is that they could decide, the stores themselves could decide when they finally were able to shut down. And because Waco was one of their best-selling stores anyway, it took them a while. So anyway,
They shut down.
Toys R Us could be closing down as early as next week, and I know me personally, I'm going to go in to pay my final respects to that store because it's the
Fuck
Toys
that.
R Us.
They haven't even sent me in my goddamn W-2.
Okay, I'll talk about that in a second.
Okay.
Because we shared something similar to that. It's the Toys R Us that I went to as a kid. The one here in Waco opened up in 1984, and it's been the same Toys R Us ever since. So I've had a lot of memories with that growing up. My kids love going there. It's going to be kind of a shame they're not going to be able to go there anymore. I think they're kind of holding out hope that someone's going to come in and purchase it, but it just doesn't look that realistic right now. I don't feel sorry for the management because they're probably going to get, I'm assuming they're going to get some kind of severance package. But it's the hourly employees that are just going to have to all look for new jobs. And some of them have been there 10 plus years, so it kind of sucks for them.
Wow. Way to depress everyone, asshole.
That's the way I wanted to do. I just wanted to go from Randy's story to depressing. No.
Well, in that light, it's actually getting more hopeful.
I kind of want to buy Hastings though. Like I don't want to buy the store
Oh, yeah?
and open up my own store.
Well,
kind of
the
store
way
would
you manage your cars, I don't know if you could manage a store.
what kind of a store would you open up, Randy, in the Hastings building?
It's going to be
A sex shop. Mostly bondage.
How many dildos, Randy?
32.
9. I'm on to
9?
no. I said none.
I heard 9 also.
But no,
I assumed you said none.
By the way, Randy, have you met your biggest supporter, Trey? Next to you.
It's going to be the Nerf
No,
everything
what
store.
What kind of a store? As you pick your ear on camera, what kind of store would you set up?
It's going to be like I'm planning on putting. I want to put I want to put Game Closet out of business because it's going to have.
What's all that shit you were talking about the other day with the radio DJs, and now you want to put somebody out of business?
Yeah. What about their college education? You know, all that money to go to waste? Did those people spend money?
I don't
What
give a
about
shit.
the-
I
what about
don't
the
give a
fact
shit
that they
about
built
nobody at Game Closet.
They built up a
Say that
fan
again? What did you
base.
say?
I don't give a shit about nobody at.
It's just the DJs on radio that you've never met. You get
That he doesn't know.
I met them before. That's the problem. I met them before.
Okay.
I've been to. I
once you
I
meet
met
people,
people
you
at
stop.
GameStop too.
The
He
game
cares about people
Game
up until
Closet.
he meets them.
Game Closet. Yeah.
I have a sinking suspicion that the
Wait, did they tell
relationship
anything about
with
board games?
Randy and the people at GameStop isn't the best. Is that, am I correct in that?
It's not GameStop.
It's not
I'm
GameStop.
sorry, Game
Games
Closet.
and-
Sorry,
games and
Game
things,
Closet.
or-
No,
Game
no.
Closet?
He's trying to start beef over some stupid shit.
What
They
happened?
probably treat him very nice over there because they think he's. I'm almost certain they treat him nice over there, and now he's over here like.
Is this
Have they
because you
done
lost a
something?
Magic tournament, Randy?
I don't need your special treatment, man.
Have they done something to upset you, Randy?
What the
over
fuck
at
did you
Game
put a
Closet?
straw
No,
in
just over there. is
Why are
where-
you so bloodthirsty then? What's
Yeah,
going
did they
on?
take a dump in your game case or something? Or
No, it just
They mishandle your dice.
you know
I went
they
out with a chick one time that mishandled my dice. Anyway, go ahead.
this over there. Their store looks like shit, and the employees are they're all right. They're not the best.
Oh my god.
And-
you sound like an asshole right now.
Yeah.
I will,
You sound like a real asshole.
and
Job is a major shade, Randy.
the store that I want to open up.
Randy does not. Randy's views are not the views of the show. This is
Yeah.
just.
I find the video games are pretty cool, and I actually like the
GameStop?
place. Game Closet.
I got him doing it.
Game Closet. I mean, I go there to play X-Wing, and thought about playing Magic a couple times. It's tantalizing.
what happens when you come out of the closet?
Oh, well, that's when the fun begins.
I'm still very puzzled. As Sanchez brought up a very good point. He's so adamant about putting Game Closet out of business, but those radio DJs are moving on. So yeah, Toys R Us. Yeah, maybe the small silver lining. And this, of course, is in the short term, not in the long term. Because in the long term, I think it'll suck because. Me personally, I have kids, and that's kind of a fun place for them to go, and it's just one less place. I mean, they took Books A Million away, they took Hastings away, now it's Toys R Us. Next thing you know,
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Hey, look at us, man. We still got GameStop.
Yeah.
I mean, the
By
Game
the way,
Plaza?
we're gonna get to it in a second. I have an update on
Bring him
my
5 games, they'll give you 80 cents.
on my views of CC's. We're gonna get to that in just one
Oh
second.
yeah.
We're gonna get to that.
Have your views changed?
Slightly, they have. We'll get into that in a second. As far as W2 goes, I don't want to name any names because I don't know what I'll be liable for as far as legal wise. Let's just say I don't really care for the human resources person up at Toys R Us right now for personal reasons. And this person kind of fucked up and never updated my address, even though they had the information to update my address. They never went ahead and bothered updating it. So therefore, the corporate Toys R Us sent my W-2 to my old address. And that's the reason I never got mine. Which sucks because I have my W-2 or whatever from my current job, and I was just holding on to that, waiting for my W-2 from Toys R Us to come in before I could fill out my taxes. And I waited so long, and it took so long for my W-2 from Toys R Us to get here. I've forgotten what I've done with my other W-2, so now I have to go order another. It's a whole mess. So I would check. I have a number, actually. I think I still have a number you can call, but you have to call their corporate, and they can email you a link to where you can get it yourself.
Yeah, I
But-
completely agree with you. The human resources over there at Toys R Us are bad. They're really bad over there.
So anyway, and they'll send you an email link, and then you can do it like that. And I forgot I was going to say something else, but I can't remember now. Thanks, Randy.
This reminds me of the Howard Stern show.
You always tell me that I get off topic, but the one time I want to stay on topic of what you're talking about, then you say thanks, Randy, for fucking you up.
But you interrupted me, is what happened. There's a difference, Randy. I was still talking.
And he was almost done too. I could tell he was
Yeah.
almost done. God.
See, the longer you pay attention to just listen, the more you'll pick up on these things where just someone's coming to the end of their thought. So anyways, we've had so much learning tonight. It's been great. Oh yeah, I was gonna say you may want to do this and with the quickness, Sanchez, because who knows if there'll be anybody there to answer your phone call next week. So you're gonna have to hurry up with that. There we go. I remember what I was gonna say now. The other issue that affects us personally, I feel, and I should have wrote this down. I can't even remember what it was. What's the other? Oh, Trump, our good friend and president, Donald Trump, has said, and he talked about this last week, and we forgot to talk about it on the show last week, Wednesday. And I know Sanchez mentioned he wanted to bring it up, and that's Trump's opinion of violence in video games and how it affects society, which is kind of hilarious because they've been talking about this for over 20 years now. There's been studies that have proven that it really doesn't have an effect.
We did talk about
Since our
that.
resident video game guys are
we
here.
talked about it on Wednesday.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about it on Wednesday. We talked about it before that. Well, I did anyway. I pretty
So
much
wait,
gave
what
my
did
You
Trump
were in
say?
your room alone when you were talking about it. No.
Oh yeah.
You haven't heard of this, Brian?
Nope.
Okay, so recently, go ahead, Brian.
I actually saw his speech on TV, which I think that is pretty stupid myself because,
Okay, I've changed my mind about the.
Trump's
So
right.
basically what happened was Donald Trump goes, it's a very transparent attempt to pass the blame of these shootings onto something else because God forbid we take accountability for making it so accessible for people to have assault rifles.
You know,
and
something
whatever.
else he said that kind of bugged me was he said, like, these AR-15s, you can get them at 18, but the legal age for a handgun is 21 or what, or maybe it was vice versa. But,
No, that was it. That was it. Yeah.
He was not advocating that you should be able to get a handgun at 18 to protect yourself. He was advocating that we should, or the AR-15, whatever. He was saying that both of them should be up to 21, which seems like a not conservative view.
Yeah, and I think he made some of his own constituents upset with that. But yeah, he mentioned, he goes, I think it's funny. It's like don't look at the mental health people. Don't look at the gun rights or whatever. Or it's just like he goes, I think we need to look into these video games. A lot of people talking about how violent they are, and it's like this was the same argument they tried to make in '95.
Was he just not hearing about it?
I guess so. I don't know. I saw a video. I think it was from Vice. They were showing the different clips of politicians over the years trying to put the blame onto video games for violence. Brian, what are your thoughts? Sanchez, you can chime on this too because you guys are our local video game experts. My question to you guys, because it sounds like pure bullshit when you just hear
It
it.
absolutely is. It's always been. There's been so many studies on video games and the reaction it has to people, and there's no basis that video games cause any type of violent tendencies in people. In fact, actually, it relieves stress in people, reducing violence.
So you don't think there could be anything to this? Because I was thinking about this today because I'm just like you. I think it's 100% bullshit as soon as I hear it. But I stopped for a second and I thought, is there anything to this? Could you see where someone could actually make this argument and have anything behind it?
No, I mean you can't really give that inch. I mean, otherwise the feminists were right about how video games cause misogyny or whatever, cause sexism. They did the same
I
thing.
mean, but just seeing some cleavage is automatically going to turn some guy to rape.
Right.
That's not how that works.
They did
just
the
like
same thing. So
Here's my question: is I was watching the video from Vice about the video game violence. One politician said it raises the blood pressure, it gets the adrenaline going, it makes people want to. Have you ever, when you're playing video games, felt more aggressive after playing a video game? Like you've had.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, see, do you think that could have an argument there. I mean, I think rational, sane
aggression-
people know when to draw the line.
Yeah,
but-
it's toward a bunch of ones and zeros.
Yeah. It's towards the game itself. It's towards maybe a character within the game. It's towards the story. It's like when watching a movie. Maybe a movie might stir up some emotional, a resonance with you.
right.
It's but that doesn't mean it's going to change the way you act within the real world.
You know what's funny about the video game
it was a
argument is that people kind of forget that there has been violence for thousands of years.
Yeah, maybe humans are just garbage.
Yeah, that's a good point, Trey.
Violence is actually on the downcline. Despite what the news tells you, it's actually the safest time to be alive.
Well, in certain parts of the country.
Unless you go to high school somewhere. I don't know. Hey, I'm just kidding.
That's not even okay. This 18 figure is not even like mass shooting. You hear like there was this 2018 in 2 months we've had 18 shootings or whatever, but
School shootings.
they're including like if a gun accidentally goes off on a security officer and stuff like that.
Right.
Or it,
So
did,
where,
it doesn't
like,
even
nobody
have to
even
happen
gets
later
hurt.
on.
What's
He's got to take a shit.
you gonna go out for a smoke? Did Randy pick up smoking? What's going on?
I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do.
He's gonna drop a deuce, bro.
Oh, okay.
Don't nobody follow him either. It probably smell really bad.
Yeah.
My next segment was I was gonna have Trey and Randy get to know each other. But,
Oh man, we can do that after the cameras are on.
well, not like that, but you know what I'm saying.
So
Trey,
the other dude, I'm fucking this guy in the ass, right? No, I'm just kidding.
so Trey, we're trying to get to know you, Trey. Getting to know you. We're trying to get to know you because you're kind of new to the show. I like having you here. I think you're a great new voice, and I hope we don't scare you off anytime soon. So I'm trying to get to know you, Trey. Are you a single guy?
You trying to set me up?
No,
I can be as single as you want me to be, Daddy.
Possibly. I don't know. I'm just. Are you attached to anybody right now?
No, I'm single.
Oh, you're single. Okay, so we got 4. I don't know about Sanchez. It kind of changes on every once in a while. No,
He's texting
never
one of
anything
them hoes
serious
right now.
though.
No.
So everybody in this room except for me is single. I need to set up some kind of like game. I was
That'd be
thinking.
interesting.
I'm single even when I'm not. So.
I was thinking, what we do is we get on Tinder, right, and then we have Sanchez talk to like girls, and then we'll send Randy in his place, and then we'll say it's an old photograph. No, I'm just kidding. No, but something like that would be fun. I was thinking it would be funny if we do like you're back in the 80s. They used to have these video dating profiles. I think it would be really funny if like we could do like one for each one of you guys. And then, like, I don't know, like, put it up on the Facebook page and have people, look. Maybe I'll edit it together and make it funny,
Probably wouldn't have to do much editing to make it funny.
Yeah, there you go. So that's a good idea.
Those 80s dating profiles are pretty much inherently sad and funny. Funny because they're so sad.
I want to know here's the
I
challenge.
like to have a good time. That's in every one of
Here's
them.
what I'd like to do is to have your guys' dating profiles, put it on the Facebook page, and just see who gets the most responses. Would be a fun kind of thing for us.
It'd be interesting. I don't know if you can get Sanchez involved. He's cutting his eyes over here like there's no way in hell he's going to do it.
What? It's not that he wasn't paying attention, is what it was. It wasn't that he was disagreeing with the idea. It was just that.
I think I'd win. I think I might have some competition with Mike over here.
No. I wouldn't do it.
Oh, then I'd win, and then my
By
main
default.
competition is Randy. I'm sorry, you're so quiet. I don't know. Maybe there's an air of mystery to it.
All right. So we're back. Randy's back. We can actually do the show now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go.
The whole show stopped because you left, man.
So earlier, my brother Brian pissed me off earlier because he
the
was.
Wingstop incident, or is it something else?
No,
We talked about this already.
It was a different one. Okay. He
I'm allergic to bullshit.
he told me that one of our friends' houses burned down. It's like you don't joke around about that shit.
Whose house burned down?
Randy kept on asking about Daniel, and I
You
mentioned
tell him
that
Daniel's house burned down?
Yeah. So it's like, you know.
No. I made up an elaborate story that was obviously fake, and Randy still bought it. About how Daniel burned his house down for the insurance claim.
Well, I mean, you know, he had a new one.
Wait, how is that ridiculous?
Because he had a new one that was much nicer, and you know, I hang around the guy all the time, but you know,
Lucky guy.
you could always do that if you really need the money. You could always set a house on fire to claim the insurance fraud. And you know, you don't to me.
I don't think you want to claim the fraud.
To claim the insurance check.
God,
Okay?
I'd love to see him plan like a heist or something there.
But no.
Although it's hard for me to read stuff written in crayon. So.
But no, it's like, you know, it just really pissed me off that he told me that somebody's house burned down, which you know, it just really made me really upset.
Okay, Brian, I don't know.
So did you take a dump?
I have been wronged.
Brian, were you at? By the way, I don't even know what I'm trying to ask you. Should Randy know you enough by now to know when you're serious or when you're just completely full of shit?
He should know.
He should know.
I mean, I haven't seen our friend in a little while, and you know, I just wondering where he was.
Randy, I was laying breadcrumbs for you the entire way, and you were going entirely different path.
So anyway, thank you for sharing, Randy. I'm glad you got that. But you're cool with Brian now, right? And you're happy everyone's safe and sound and their house isn't burned down for insurance purposes. That's great. So Trey, you've been. By the way, the bad thing about having Trey here in the studio is we've lost our one viewer. But Trey, I have to ask you. You've been watching this show for a while.
I don't know. It says we got somebody watching now. It's probably me.
Yeah. Is there anything that you've ever wanted to ask Randy or talk to Randy about? By the way, did I ever introduce you, Randy? This is Trey. Trey, this is Randy.
Yeah, you never introduced me. You just told me to.
You got to talk into the microphone, sir.
You never told me. You just told me to sit by a guy that I never met before.
Okay, well, this is Trey. He's a big
Jeez,
fan
dude.
of yours, Randy.
Yeah, I was. And he just insulted me like that.
Yeah.
Man. I'm just some guy to him.
He's always been in your corner, Randy. His catchphrase has been "Leave that boy alone."
No, it's "Let that boy alone." You gotta say it because it's all redneck and
Let
shit.
that boy alone.
Y'all need to let that boy alone.
All right. So, is there anything you'd like to say to Randy or ask a question to Randy while you have him here? Is there anything? There's nothing you've always kind of wondered about Randy or
Okay, Randy. So have you ever been going down on a girl and you come back up and your eyebrows are sticky?
No.
Man, then you ain't eating it right.
I don't think you can eat it with your eyes, man.
You just got to get all into it, man. All right,
You gotta caress it with eyelashes.
you ever been going down on a girl, you come back up and you can see your reflection?
No.
You ain't eating it right. You know what happens if you put hot sauce on a girl's booty hole? It tastes better.
Wouldn't that burn her though?
It's not about her, man.
It's never about her.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, you got to learn that now.
Well, I mean, you know, if you want to keep a girl, then you better start.
Why would you
caring
want to
her.
keep a girl?
It only costs money, Randy.
Nah, I got
I'm not made of money, man.
man. Yeah, but I got a couple of credit cards that I can,
Yeah.
you know.
what?
I have a couple of credit cards that can please a girl.
Oh Jesus! What, by the way,
What are you
what's that
watching
noise?
over
Is
there?
that somebody watching?
That's
That
our
was
one
me.
viewer.
That was me.
It's Sanchez.
I'm our one viewer. Hey.
okay. Why?
What?
I don't even want to field this one. Someone else take this. What Randy just said about having a credit card to please a girl. Can someone else please?
Well, I think he's on the right track there because that's the only way it's gonna happen.
Yeah, right to being me too.
That's the only way you'll ever make a woman happy is by paying her bills. Other than that, paying her bills and going to another house where you pay your own bills. Like, you know.
And pick her out and, you know, and buy her what she
Pick her
needs.
out. What?
Well, no. She doesn't want you to take her out. She wants you to pay for her to go out so she can buy that stuff.
Yeah. She didn't want you
And
to
the
be
less she
there.
can be seen with you in public, the better. That's what I'm thinking. She'll still do stuff with you in private, but like, you know, the blind's got to be closed, and
The lights have to be off.
yeah, she's got to come in like a trench coat flasher too, fully covered up. Yeah, full on Carmen Sandiego like get up. So
Randy, there's a DVD I think you should own. It's called Squirting Mastery. Teach you all the tricks you need to know. It's exactly what you think it is.
You ever wonder how they get a glazed donut glazed?
Is there another topic that we're going to tackle? We're just going to sit here in awkward silence.
oh man, anytime we focus on Randy, I just want to.
I mean, you know, but yeah. So basically,
Oh, shut up.
Okay, so
Shut
I guess
the
I'm
fuck
going to
up.
have to take this. Do you not see any problems with what you said about I have a couple of credit cards I can please a girl? Do you not see any?
Oh shit, he
Oh,
might have not had the birds and the bees told to him yet.
Randy, how old are you?
Oh shit, did they skip that?
I'll
you know
be-
a penis goes in a vagina, right? And sometimes a butthole.
Sometimes.
I know
A lot of the times the mouth too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's if you can't. But what if you can't fit your penis in your butthole?
You could. I mean, there's enough lube. I mean, if a fist can go up
I
there.
know.
It's not
She has
long
to
enough
really trust you,
to
though.
fit. The joke I was going was your own butthole. Is that, never mind.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, yeah,
If there's
like,
an eye missing, you put it in the eye socket.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I heard
never,
there was this guy
I
called
never
Winko
heard
Willie that used to do that.
the birds and the bees before.
Oh, holy jeez! I think that's why.
What?
I think he heard that one time that the literal only way to please them is money.
Well, he wouldn't be wrong.
So you're telling me for one time I'm actually halfway right?
No. Oh God, no! You're never right. Don't ever get in that frame of thinking that you're ever right.
Time out, guys. Time out. No one's ever had the birds and the bees talk with you.
How old are you?
Yeah, his
He's
eyes
19.
the look in his eyes was pretty
He's
vacant
18.
when I said a penis goes in a vagina.
I'm
Like,
18.
there was nothing there.
I'm
Like he
turning
just,
20 at the end of this month.
Like he's.
I
19.
thought you were 18.
Why would I be 18?
Why would you not be?
because everybody's 18 at one point in their life if they live long enough. Asshole.
God. So long as they don't die before that,
Yeah,
if somebody will be 18.
Yeah.
Why would I be 18? You look so much older, Randy. I don't know why. You would think
God.
I
that.
thought he was saying that he's going from 18 to 20. I was like, I don't think that's how it works.
He
dude.
looks like that toddler with a glandular disease, man.
What's damn,
Yeah, I'll
what
be
is that
28
movie?
I'll be 28
The
at the end of
Curious
this month.
Case of such.
No,
Benjamin Button. Is
no,
that
there was a fucking Robin Williams movie. Was it
Jack?
Jack?
Jack.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh wait, who was that? The what you talking about, Willis guy?
That's
Gary Coleman. Yeah, you're like a reverse Gary Coleman in every way.
This is Benjamin Button.
Do you know how Gary Coleman died?
Huh?
Probably an erection. He was
No.
like-
Did you know? Do you know how he seriously died? All right. So it's not funny, but it's funny. He was cooking he was cooking dinner, right? And so he had one of those little step stools he could climb up and reach the stove or whatever. And he had a full I guess a normal size, average sized wife. And he's on a stool, he's cooking, and like he goes to step off the stool or something like that, and he slips and his head hits the end of the kitchen counter. And I don't think it was the back of his head, right? And he's like, it cut him open. He's bleeding, and he's just going like that. And he's screaming because there's a 911 tape that you can hear, and it's just his wife on the phone going, "Hi, my husband just fell and he hit his head." I goes, "I don't know what to do. I'm so panicking." And she made it about herself, which was just the worst thing ever.
That's
and
terrible.
the guy, you could hear poor Gary Coleman in the background going, "Ah." Like then he's just screaming, but she's like, this is really just bad timing for everything to happen, and it was just like totally like it was like Shut the fuck up and tell her the address where they
Yeah,
need to
where-
go.
where they need to go.
It was like the worst possible person to have on 911 on your behalf.
So it'd be like Randy on 911 on your behalf.
We went to Wingstop
Let
earlier,
him finish.
and
Wait,
and
what is-
I wanted to eat inside, but he won't eat out.
What? No. No.
What's
No.
the address?
No.
So that was pretty much the end of the
Solid
story.
guess.
So
Let's
No.
Let's see what's behind door number 2.
He said.
Brian's already dead from a heart attack.
No. He said.
Yeah, 911. I'm
Oh,
calling
that's
Tate.
what he says on the phone.
Hold on, let me talk.
basically-
My
First
brother
off,
Brian's
911.
hurt, but
My
it's
brother pissed
okay
me off
because
at
he wouldn't
Wingstop
decide.
to end the story, it took so long for the ambulance to get there because she was having a panic attack that he died. So that's how.
But no, what
Gary
what,
told
what
me.
I'm saying is that he said that probably what I already know. My mom, she's sick. I'm not scared to admit it. My mom, she's sick.
Oh, please don't
And
be
there's a
so.
couple of times I actually called 911 and I got the ambulance to come over to her location to take her to the hospital. There are times that I drove over 100 miles an hour on the damn highway to take her to the damn hospital.
With no brakes.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's this all coming from?
Because he said he couldn't make the ambulance.
Oh yeah, he probably couldn't. Your mom's lucky. Some force was looking out for her.
No,
Whatever force that was, it had nothing to do with you.
back when she had a freaking asthma attack. It happened a couple months ago. She had a bad asthma attack, and her freaking inhaler wasn't working.
How bad did you piss her off that day? Oh, that smile says everything. You were the cause of that fucking asthma attack, weren't you?
Me and
No.
He called 911 beforehand. He's like, I'm about to piss my mom the fuck off.
That explains how they were able to get there.
Oh my God. Oh,
So let's put a pin on that.
you were
for one
the
second.
reason she had that asthma attack,
Let's
right?
put.
Not really, no.
Yeah, you just admit it. You just admitted that you were the reason your mom had an asthma attack.
How?
You just said
You
it.
just said it.
You just said it.
Anyways.
You said me and my, and then you were going to say something else.
Whose fault was it? Go ahead and say it. You were going to say it a second ago. Go ahead and finish saying it.
You almost killed your mom, man.
It was like me and one of my family members.
Okay, that's. There's so much to cover here. Can I get back to the birds and the bees talk? Because
I don't want to go through
I don't
this,
know
man.
if I'll-
With him here. Like,
okay,
Yeah, I
so
don't want to go through that with him at all.
I don't want to go through that
all
with
right,
him.
no,
Like,
hold on a second. This is very important for Randy.
this is not important for anybody else.
Do you? Okay,
No,
you know.
this is not
you know how
important
babies are
for
made?
humanity. It's important for humanity that this
If
talk
he
does
don't-
not
If he
happen.
doesn't know how to create another one of him, let's keep it that way.
Oh wait,
No,
okay.
he's
So we
never
need
had the
we
birds and
need
bees.
confirmation. Do you know how babies are made?
I seen a couple of videos of people talking about
On Pornhub?
on YouTube.
You know what a vagina is, correct?
Do you know what mitosis is?
Come on, seriously. What, do you,
That's
you
a
know what a
little-
vagina is?
And
More
you know
complex.
that not all dicks are L-shaped, right?
My dick is not L-shaped.
Mine goes forward and it comes
How about
back
your
and
vagina?
curves.
Is your
They call me
vagina
U-turn.
L-shaped?
I don't have a vagina.
Oh, he knows that much about a vagina. That is something. So, you know what
All
a
right, so
vagina
you know where your
is.
cervix is located then, right?
Do you have ovaries?
Hold on.
Where's your cervix at?
I don't know. I pretty much skipped my freaking biology class most of the time.
Where do you think it is?
You don't. Hold on a second.
What do you think your cervix is, Randy?
Hold on a second.
What about
you
your
don't
uterus?
know how babies are made. Oh God. Okay, never mind.
No, let's get off of this. Let's get.
I mean,
this is
I know
really
you. I
interesting
know you
now.
gotta. I know you gotta stick your.
I can see this
Oh,
going.
wait, say what? He's almost there. What?
I know you gotta stick your dick in the other girl's vagina, right?
I thought he was gonna say the other girl's dick.
No.
You gotta stick your dick in the other girl's dick.
and
You
if
perform the
You gotta
docking
make- you gotta make
maneuver.
the skin go across the other skin. Whatever.
It's called docking.
Yeah, docking. There you go.
But yeah, but no.
Funny how you knew that, Trey.
It's called man docking.
Yeah, man.
It's on my favorites list.
But yeah, but no.
you-
You know,
You acted like it
And
was
then
anyways.
if you don't wear a condom, you're pretty sure gonna make
Get
the
AIDS.
make the other
Yeah,
girl
you'll get
pregnant.
AIDS. You
Well,
need to wear a
how
condom.
would you get a girl pregnant without a condom? Explain this to us.
Because you get her semen. I mean, you would get your semen in the other woman, and you get your semen in her body.
Does it have to be the butt? Does it have to be the butt though? Can you? Use
What if she's on
Can you
top?
come in the vagina too and have a baby, or is it just the butt?
Okay. I think he knows enough. He knows about.
No, for real.
ejaculation,
Like, because I don't know this stuff. Like, is it just the butt you come in?
How many girls did he fuck you in life?
Enough.
Yeah,
about you?
exactly.
No, I mean, I'm asking you. What do you know? What do you know? Can you get them pregnant by fucking them in the pussy? Can you?
It's pretty simple. Yes or no question.
Yes or no question. Or is it just the butt?
Maybe the pussy. I don't know. Probably not.
No. Oh no.
No.
Pussy and vagina are the same thing. Pussy, muff, cunt.
Jesus.
I'm just laying down the basics
what do you think?
here.
So just the
Okay,
butt?
hold on a second.
Just the vagina.
Just the vagina.
Inverted bacon sandwich.
Inverted bacon sandwich.
Just the butt.
So, Brian, do you not have to take some responsibility here? This is your
Oh.
brother.
Putting him on the spot.
Because
Aren't
I
you
don't.
supposed to be the one? Are you his oldest brother, or does he have one older than you?
He's my
No,
oldest.
there's one older.
No,
Is
he
that the one
no.
that jerked off a lot?
He's my
Yeah,
We
no.
talked about that
No.
while you were gone.
No,
Hey. Don't talk about.
Be back on me.
we weren't talking. Yeah, we weren't talking about you, dumbass.
Oh.
So
Do you know how to jerk off?
that's
Yeah. How do you
I'm
jerk
not sure I want to know,
that
but
is unfortunately
I'm
a
almost
good
wondering.
question.
'Cause how do you jerk off in an L motion?
I don't. I don't even have an L dick.
like that?
I think it's like this, and then you got to stop and then go this.
Well, all the pleasure's really at the head.
Or
It's
unless,
like the
or
clitoris
unless
of the
it's like a
penis.
really low, small shaft, and you just do this, and then you got to go down.
I think in Randy's case, all he's got to do is
Do you
kind
got
of
a
tickle
downward
it.
L or an upward
Well,
L?
the head is L-shaped. The rest of it is just straight.
My dad left me when I was.
They fucked up the circumcision.
No, my dad left me when I was like probably.
They had to cut it back. They put it back on, and they put it on
My
sideways.
dad left me whenever I was like a freaking day
That
old,
works.
and my brother should have took up the responsibility
Oh, there you
to
go. He thinks you should have. Put
to teach me stuff. But the only thing he taught me how to do was cook, and also also to
Eat the booty.
play video games.
Damn, he failed
I
on
fell
both
on
fronts.
both of those. I shall then
Do you at least eat ass?
go into the desert. I have.
What's wrong with you, man? Everybody your age eats ass.
So I think for me personally,
the
I think,
girls.
Yeah.
and I don't know if I can.
Surprisingly.
Sanchez strikes me as the kind of guy who learned this stuff like at a really really young age for some reason.
I was Catholic. I was raised Catholic. I went to Catholic school
really?
until 4th grade. fifth
Okay.
grade.
So I learned in, God, I think I heard bits and pieces before, but in health class, I think in 7th grade maybe is where I learned.
I think I was
About-
7. My mom bought a video on how
Really?
Oh yeah,
pregnancy-
you could rent that video at Blockbuster. It was like, was it the one with the animated?
Yeah, it was animated.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it was. My parents made everything so awkward. It's no surprise I didn't learn anything until I was like 13, and then the rest was from porn, just magazines and then video whatever. I learned. Of course, Randy, I don't think we've talked about this, but Randy, you don't watch porn because you're afraid you're gonna get a virus. Not in real life.
Like HPV.
Like herpes.
No.
No, like a
So why are
Trojan
you afraid
horse.
you're gonna get AIDS from your computer?
No,
Hepatitis?
I
Like
know,
Trojan condoms?
I'm scared. I'm scared to put a virus on my computer because
Because you're afraid you're gonna get that virus too.
No,
You're afraid you're
no,
gonna
no,
get-
no, no.
You're gonna get computer AIDS, and that AIDS is gonna go.
No, because I paid too much goddamn money for the damn computer, and I don't want to mess the computer up because I'm about to be going back to college, and I need that computer for schoolwork.
Well, if you spent a lot of money on it, why didn't you spend the money for the antivirus?
I have antivirus, but sometimes the antivirus sometimes the antivirus it fails.
It shouldn't fail. Otherwise, you got to get your money back.
What about anti-malware? Anti-spyware?
Anti-spy.
There's a lot of free antivirus,
Go talk to
Your
my
internet service provider usually provides something. If
No.
you've got Spectrum, they will.
Yeah, Spectrum.
yeah, but
ABG
try,
is
but
totally
try,
free.
But try living in a well, I mean ABG
However
sucks.
you're going to finish that, I'm going to say no.
ABG.
But I mean, you know,
Try living in a. I don't know what you're going to
nobody comes to
But I'm already off that.
nobody comes to where I live because nobody
That's
comes
not true.
that
Ryan
far.
goes where you live, right?
Well, hey man, right over there's a New Road and Valley Mills, kind of almost.
I don't know if you're on the mic. Trey.
Test.
Yeah, so you were just kind of backed away. From
Okay.
I'm just curious.
So off of like Valley Mills and New Road almost, there's this little shopping center over there. They've got like pool and shit. Well, there's a computer shop, and then right next to that computer shop is a sex shop. So you can take your choice right there, buddy. You can go and buy a porn DVD and watch that, or you can take your chances on the internet, get a virus, and take it to the shop, and then go buy a DVD so you don't have to do it again.
Randy, I'm going to help you out here, and I think this is how most.
How much you want to bet he'll come out with the beads?
This is
With the beads
this is how I believe
around his neck.
most people, or excuse me, I should say men.
I guess so.
Who knows with women what they do? Most men watch porn. It's on their phones. Am I incorrect?
I don't watch porn on my phone.
You don't
very
really watch
much.
it on your phone?
Not very often.
Maybe it's
Probably
'cause-
because you're married and you have to
I was
hide.
gonna say I'm a married man. I have to hide these things. I have to lock myself in the bathroom. And I take my phone.
I don't
out.
even delete my browsing history.
Yeah. There's no reason to unless you're doing something fucking shady.
Well, no. I mean, just okay. Let's.
That's
say
what Tor browsers
to
for.
to get graphic. No, not to get graphic. But let's just you're laying in bed, right? You don't want to get the laptop. Just take your phone out and just look at porn.
No, I need a bigger screen.
Just hold it up closer to your face.
No way, bro. I stream that shit on right on my fucking TV.
That's the only way to go.
And then I've got mixing speakers too. I
It's
listen
so
through
much
mixing.
easier
And
just
then
to
you can
look at
hear
your
the mix of the
phone. I don't
music
understand.
and
You can hear every skin smack.
yeah.
I watch everything. I watch Netflix on my phone. I watch Hulu, whatever. I just watch
can't-
everything on my phone.
I can't watch any of that shit on my phone.
Really?
I gotta have it on a big screen.
I watch my
yeah.
HBO
I can't even watch it on
my phone.
an
I watch
iPad.
Everything.
I'm glad we agree on this. It's 1080p on a big screen or nothing. Or a laptop,
But
maybe.
I was just
if you're
making this
desperate.
suggestion to Randy.
You can take the laptop
because,
in the bathroom if
Randy,
you have to.
I think it would help you a lot. And I'm an advocate for porn, I guess, and because I'm not one of these crazy people that put up billboards and say, "Is internet pornography ruining your life?" I think those people are just the worst. I think there'd be a lot. What are you shaking your head over there for?
Nothing.
Okay. I think you just need to learn. I think this would be a good learning opportunity. And I think if you watch it on your phone, you wouldn't have to have any worries about getting your computer messed up. That's all I'm saying.
But then I could get a virus on a phone, and I paid
What kind of phone do you have?
a Galaxy,
Oh yeah, okay.
and I'm
Galaxies get viruses? I have an iPhone. And I've never had to worry about viruses.
Yeah, well, no one really codes viruses for Apple software. They make viruses, but they're far less prevalent.
But do Samsung's phones, can they shut down because of a virus? And even
Probably
then, couldn't you
not.
just do a
No.
factory
Yeah, you do a
reset?
factory reset.
Yeah, it's probably the worst that could happen.
But then I would lose everything that I have on there.
What is so precious that you have on your Samsung Galaxy that you need to
My music, my pictures.
back
Just
it
have
up.
picture of his
save
hat.
that anywhere else?
Yeah, just back it up
Yeah,
on
just back it up.
Dropbox or something. Dropbox is free.
First of all, this is just an unnecessary precaution anyway. If you go to any of the porn websites, it's always streaming off there. You're not downloading anything. It's like YouTube.
I download it. You
Some
know, for
pop-ups
those days
can,
when the
some
internet
pop-ups can
goes out. and you
get in
wanna-
there and.
I don't know how Samsung's work. So
But yeah, no, I'm about to be getting a Galaxy S9, and then I don't want to watch no porn on that shit because I'm paying like over $700 for it.
Then use the old phone.
I have to trade it. I have to trade the old phone in to get the new phone, or I won't.
And then buy one just for porn.
Or I won't.
Don't they make those like those disposable phones, like those what are they called, like the Firefly? What are they called? Like the
They
ones
have
you
like
can buy at Walmart.
you could probably
A
get
burner,
a light.
but I think this one would be more like a creamer.
No, but you know what I'm talking about? Like those phones you can
That's
get
a
at
good
like
one.
Walmart, and they're like, God, I don't even know what they're called. You just see them in like the little
Go phone.
the shell packaging, whatever. Yeah, Go Phone or whatever. Can you watch? Can you do a browser on those? You can do browsers on those, right?
Are you talking about a flip phone?
No. Like the.
Because they make actual decent ones.
But doesn't Walmart sell
They make like
a
semi-smart
disposable
phones.
phone that you can like buy cards to like
Yeah,
$30? But can't you get internet on those as well?
yeah.
Yeah,
you
they got
should
some
Well, then get
smartphones.
to watch porn on one of those. Just spend $30. You get all the porn in the world on websites. It's it's ridiculous that we're even talking about this. It's so easy to do, Randy.
be. That's what the
2018.
internet was made for.
It would be beneficial towards you for your educational as well as maybe get some frustrations out of the way. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think maybe Randy should supplement his education when it comes to that with some actual like knowledge as well.
But that's what porn would give you is knowledge. Now, I'm not saying go for regular just man-woman stuff. Then you can get into the freakier stuff later. But anyway, just start basic. No, don't even do man-woman. Just do women solo.
I
thing.
guarantee you, if you showed him like a
J-
male on
JOI.
transsexual right now, he would know the fucking
Start
difference.
off with some JOI.
What would you say?
He wouldn't know the fucking difference
Between
if
what?
you did male on tranny. He wouldn't.
JOI. Yes, look up JOI, Randy. When you get your little $30 phone, or just on your regular phone, just have some balls. Just take the risk. God damn it. Anyway,
Yeah.
I can't. I paid $600 for this thing.
it's not gonna hurt it. Believe
Have
me.
some balls to see some balls, Randy.
So, I want to talk about something. By the way, when I was your age, I'd already watched like a ton of porn at that point.
I mean, if I ever
Okay,
watch,
I don't want to talk about that.
if
Well, hold on, I don't want to talk about this.
I'm sick of this. This
If-
is so ridiculous.
if
I can't
basically-
hold your hand all your life. You
if-
got to do some things on your
Well,
own.
Randy
if-
himself
You
is
definitely
if-
don't want to hold it
ridiculous.
when he's watching porn.
So anyway, I want to talk to you guys about something very important. Okay, go ahead,
whenever I watch porn, I want to watch
With a bunch of guys.
no, I want to watch women with women. Like no men on men,
That's
no.
fucking gay, dude.
Yeah. You're some kind of fucking weirdo. Only
So anyway,
weirdos watch
or
that
you
shit.
guys want to hear about my opinion on CCs or not? Because
Yes, please.
This is very important.
All right.
So, my daughter, who's 6 years old, went to go have a sleepover with her aunt. It was just her and her aunt, and they're having fun. So they decide for fun, my aunt takes her out to CC's because she tries, and they just had such a bad experience there, and the health inspector report that Trey sent me. It started getting me questioning, like, if CC's really that worth it. Because I enjoy the pizza there, but, there's other options as far as pizza buffet out there.
Isn't that what we've been telling you for like the past year or so?
I like CC's. Anyway.
If you wake up before noon, you can get a pizza buffet at probably one of the Pizza Huts.
Anyway. So,
Same thing goes with Peter Piper's, which is awesome.
I prefer CC's over Peter Piper's.
You shut your fucking mouth. See, he's
So
not
they
helping
got-
your case.
They've started doing this. It's more with the services that I'm having issues with.
It's
Cervix?
it's a
The
fucking
service.
buffet. You shouldn't have good service there.
So anyway, they started doing this thing to where it used to be back in the day in CC's. They were more friendly, and they'd ask you, right when we got the buffet, is there any kind of pizza that we don't have out right now that we can make for you? They'd straight up ask you.
Yeah.
Now it's like if you try to say, by the way, when they went tonight, they said there was
A lot of black people there.
My-
I'm sorry.
And Hispanic.
I'm sorry for your racist family. Your racist
my
family.
sister-in-law, she doesn't eat any kind of pork. So she was looking for some kind of vegetable pizza. There was none out there. It was all either pepperoni or sausage was out there.
Is she a terrorist?
Yeah, she's a terrorist.
Okay. That explains the
So
aversion
she
to
asked
pork.
them if they can make some kind of vegetable pizza. She said the guy behind the counter didn't even say anything to her, just pointed to this card, like this little survey
Basically,
thing.
like grab it.
Yeah, just like fill this out, whatever. But he didn't even say that. So they do this thing now where you fill it out and you turn it in and you like take a number or whatever.
Is there always new management every time you go in there?
Probably.
I think so, just about. Back in like between like the late 90s, early 2000s, it was always the same guy who looked like he was just beat down in life, but he was nice, and we had good service. Now it's just like every month there's somebody new up there.
So do you go to the one that's on? Do you go to the one that is on Valley Mills, or the or the one in Belmead?
No, not in the one in Belmead. No.
The one in Bellmead is about to get shut down.
Yeah,
If they haven't done it already,
they've got
like
roaches and they don't have any soap in their dishwasher. But anyway,
Really?
I'm not. By the way, if anybody accuses me of slander, this is just what was in the health inspector report.
Anybody accusing anybody of being slandered. Fucking CC's accusing
I think
you of
slander's
slander.
only in print.
Yeah. So anyway,
Fuck
and,
CC.
and so they basically didn't
Slander
tell me.
that.
So she filled it out, and she's waiting for her pizza to come. And my daughter's already finished her pizza, and she's getting bored. And she goes up there and asks about. They haven't even started it yet. They've cooked other people's pizzas. They were unapologetic. They were just kind of like whatever. And I don't know why she didn't ask for her money back there, but you know she's like me. She's very confrontational. So,
No, it's on.
and I was thinking about my last experience at CC's there, and it wasn't that great. And the pizza, I don't. And then I went to Double Dave's just earlier this week, and it was a nice, pleasant experience. And I thought, well, you know, the CC's is just.
Yeah, and Double Dave's, they sometimes will ask you, hey, what?
They're nice there.
Anything
I
you
had,
want?
Like it was either the manager or one of the cooks just came around to the tables just asking
fuck
everybody
is
how they were
Double
doing.
So,
Don't fucking try.
so where's Double Dave's at?
Huh?
You really don't know what
Where's Double Dave's at?
Yeah.
It's on Google Maps if you check it out. It's on Google Maps.
Yeah, it'll drop a pin right on it.
I'm
Have
never
you-
eating that Double Dave's. I don't know.
Double Dave's. It's in the
Have you
same.
ever tried
it's in
Pie?
this-
Have you ever tried Pie Five?
Yes.
It's
No,
it's,
I haven't.
It's garbage.
really.
No, I haven't. I haven't tried.
I mean, it shouldn't be garbage. It's that Baylor
Okay,
campus.
it's not that bad. It's just overpriced. It's
What?
not good.
To
for what
answer
it
your
is.
question, it's in the same shopping center that Academy's at. It's Double Dave's. If you know where Academy is, you can
Freebird.
get to.
Oh yeah, I've eaten free birds.
Okay, so like behind Freebird.
Oh
There
okay.
you go.
Where
That's
the
right.
super
You've never been to
cuts
Double
are
Dave's? You need to check it
whatever.
out. It's pretty good. Peter Piper, they're okay as far as their pizza goes.
It's
yeah.
better than CC's. 100% by far. Suck
I
a dick
haven't-
CC's.
I haven't been to Peter Piper's in a while, but I could say that it's probably better than CC's.
Don't roll your eyes at that.
Anyway,
You just upset.
I would
'cause
say
you're wrong.
marginally better.
can
than
I just say
CC's.
I still have yet to have gone to Vegas buffet. I still don't know what that's all about. I've heard mixed reviews about that.
Why don't you just go and check it out yourself?
Here's my thing: is
I'm not going.
why does every buffet?
Dude, you got to go for the coked up pandas that are on the wall up there.
Oh yeah, and the cat meat.
Yeah. Or the fake crab
What
meat.
the cat meat?
Oh my god.
It was a joke. I'm sorry.
Can we get his handler?
We didn't.
Can we get his handler?
I really regret
Don't,
not,
think we
please don't
startled
cry.
him.
not having the camera on Randy when he made that statement. Can you reenact that for me, Randy?
Don't.
Is it came on me now?
Yes, it's on you right now.
You can't
No,
do
we
it.
can't.
Okay, you can't do it.
They serve cat there.
Not the cat meat.
Nice try. It was a valiant attempt.
Not really, but
Not authentic, Randy.
I mean, I got 3 cats in my house. I mean, you know.
Okay.
Okay, so it was dog meat actually. You don't like dogs?
It's all meat.
I will eat. I mean,
Horse meat.
I mean, I'll put some dog meat in my. I'll put some dog meat in.
In his butt.
I'm in my tamales.
Their pink thing.
That's racist.
Hold on. What? Ray, did you just say you'd eat?
He said he would
say
eat
you'd
dog
be
meat.
okay with eating dog meat? Is that what you just said?
No, he said to be okay with eating dog tamales.
Yeah.
There's a difference. Not really. You're still eating dog.
There's a difference if
Have
you want
you-
to take the racist thing.
Have you ever been to Mexico? They put dog meat in the tamales all the time.
When have you ever been to Mexico?
Really, Randy? When have you been to Mexico?
Yeah, he's telling you like he's an authority on the subject.
Yeah, like, they put dog meat in Mexico.
I
He
mean,
heard that from his
carne de
racist ass
perro,
fucking family. Fucking bunch of fucking three teeth between the 500 of them. God damn.
God damn. Dude.
They got about fucking 15,000 miles of fucking gum and like 2 teeth.
I never been to Mexico, but I have some friends brought me tamales that they said that they made a dog meat.
Oh, so you had friends that were fucking with you, is what you're saying?
No, it was
No, he hasn't heard that conversation yet, so he's not going to do it. I think it just clicked, right?
Wait, so you've already eaten a dog tamale?
yeah.
Knowingly. Like he told you there's dog in it.
That's what they said.
That's because they're racist.
Or they were fucking with you?
Pretty racist. Pretty racist.
It probably backfired on him too. They're like, "Hey, Randy, we got this tamale. It's got dog meat in it."
He's like, "Oh
Not
man, this is
expecting you ever to
good.
really eat it."
He ate it.
And then when you ate it, they were like, "Oh."
He's gonna go up to this guy one day and say, "Hey man, I want one of them tacos with the chihuahua in it, man. The last one I had was pretty fucking good."
He'll get punched out like he's a maintenance person.
I would eat all the chihuahuas I want because I want to kill every chihuahua on this goddamn planet. Chihuahuas get on my damn nerves. Okay.
I believe that's genocide, Randy.
We're talking about
You were literally Hitler.
Yeah, we got us a Chihuahua Hitler.
Chihuahua Hitler, ladies and gentlemen. Jeez.
Oh shit.
Chihuahua Hitler.
Before you upload this to YouTube, you should add a little Hitler mustache to Randy.
I'll see what I can do.
There's got to be an app for that.
Randy, there's something we talked about on Wednesday.
It's probably called literally Hitler.
By the way, Randy, are you not watching the Wednesday shows? What's your status with Wednesday? Are you not going to be able to come up here on Wednesday? Because I'm seriously thinking about dropping Wednesday nights and just doing Friday nights. If it's just me and Sanchez, no offense, Sanchez, but I feel like I'm bothering Sanchez.
You in a room for too long.
Well, no, I feel like it's an inconvenience for me to have you come all the way out here.
No, it's not an inconvenience for me.
I feel bad. I'm just like,
it's an inconvenience for you.
No,
you got kids.
No, I feel like you could spend that time more valuably playing video games. Anyway, go ahead, Randy.
Or masturbating.
No, just because the past couple of Wednesdays I had to be at work the next day at freaking 5 a.m.
So it's an inconvenience. And I know, Trey, you said you're...
Once school starts, I'm slammed.
But Friday nights are still going to be okay. Okay, so... And then, Brian, you have work issues. Because you've missed the past couple of Wednesdays. Is Wednesdays not good for you anymore?
It's complicated. Yes.
Everything's complicated. So, I don't know. It's something we'll think about. Randy, there is a story... And I don't think Sanchez is going to mind me talking about this. He talked about how you went to, speaking of buffets, you went to a buffet.
Oh, God. You should ask him about that. He was the one.
We'll switch to Brian. Brian, Sanchez on Wednesday was telling us about how an experience you had at a buffet with Randy. Where go ahead.
This was a long time ago.
How long ago was it? Because I need to know. This is key to the story.
This is like probably about 10 years ago.
Oh, so Randy
it's been a while.
The throwing up thing.
Yeah, the throwing up.
How the fuck do you know about this shit?
I'm everywhere, man.
Because we talked about it last Wednesday. You don't listen to the show. You don't watch the show. That's how you don't know these things. I'm disappointed that it happened so long ago. Because
I'm sure, given the right circumstances, it will happen again.
The stars don't actually need a line for that one. You just gotta wait.
You gotta wait
You
about a year and a
just
half.
have to put enough food in front of Randy and don't do it himself.
For a child, it's almost understandable. But if Randy were well into his teens and this happened, it'd have been so much more funny. But
No, I was like 9 years old when it happened, man.
yeah. You were 9 years old, but you were going to be 20.
But he still looked exactly the same.
You were 9 years old, but you were going to be 10
he had
in
a
a
beard
month.
at 9.
So, no, I'm just because you said you were going to be 20 in a month. This is not working. Anyway,
No, I mean, what happened was I went to a birthday party before that, and I ate a bunch of pizza, a bunch of snacks, a bunch of cookies, a bunch of cupcakes and shit. So,
It was the last party he was ever invited.
No, I was invited
No, he didn't
to
throw up at the party.
No, but still, that was probably the last party he was
No.
ever invited to.
No, I
That's a
wasn't
very
invited.
sad
I was
story.
invited to a couple
Get this
more
fucking
parties.
kid out of here. He's licking all the gifts.
Did you open it? Did you open the presents?
No, I'm not gonna open no. I'm not gonna open it.
Answer that, by the way.
I'm not gonna
So
open
you had to
it.
think about it.
I'm not going.
There's
No,
such
I'm not, I'm
sincerity
not
in that
gonna,
answer.
I'm not going to open presents at somebody else's birthday.
I'll let you open a
Again?
present at my birthday.
I wasn't even about the goddamn birthday. This is my first day being. This is my first damn day
By the way,
fucking
Randy,
meeting you.
Randy, has Trey invited you to his birthday yet?
No, I
It's a
don't
big
even know
deal.
when his birthday is.
Oh.
I'm turning 16 next month.
Yeah, he's gonna be 20 in a month.
No, you're gonna be like probably like 26.
Oh shit! It looked like
Oh,
one of his.
I'm gonna
it looked like
age
one of his
down.
eyes were gonna pop out when he was trying to think of that number.
That's not a bad guess.
No, it's pretty close.
What did you say? You were 20?
I'm 27 right now.
27. Yeah, there you go. How old are you gonna be in a month? That's what
I'll still be 27.
Okay, that's disappointing.
My birthday's in September.
Yeah.
Very late September.
How old am I, Randy? I'm just curious what you think.
Probably like 34.
Oh, good, close, close. This is actually 29.
You ain't no goddamn 29 though.
Plus about 15, I would guess.
Yeah, pretty
Watch
much.
your profanity.
Well, maybe not quite that far.
What did you say? How old did you say I was?
Well, if I did the math, it would be 44, but that's not what I meant.
44.
That's not where I think you're at.
Oh,
That's where I think you're at.
That's how I feel when I get out of bed in the
It's
morning.
pretty close, but that's not where I think you're.
It's weird. You know, we almost talked about this, but we
Let
got
me see.
distracted as
I want to say
we usually
42.
do. It's age is nothing but a number.
Yeah, I got it.
No, it's,
You're probably
Randy-
I mean, I'm about 38.
Randy was right.
I'm 35.
Sanchez is the
34.
oldest person in the room. So
I
let's
really
leave it
don't.
like that.
I don't think so.
I was just talking about.
Pretty sure you told me your age when you were born on Wednesday. 79?
Probably, yeah, 79 is what.
Yeah, I'm right.
Yeah, there you go. Congratulations.
I can do
No,
math.
but I'm somehow 34. We were talking. We almost talked about this. How people back in like the 70s and 80s looked a lot older than what they really were. So it's getting. I think it's going to get harder and harder to tell somebody's age, because I think just the foods we eat now are different, and
Genetics are better.
yeah. So it's really interesting
For some of us.
Well, guys, we've been. It's almost
Ain't
12.
that right, Randy?
It's almost. We've been doing the show for 90 minutes. Do you want to keep going or?
I'm cool with keep going.
All right, cool. Who needs sleep? I gotta watch kids
Randy
in the morning
does. Look
too.
at him over there, eyes all red.
He usually gets up at
He's
5,
just
right?
high.
No,
That's what he
I'm.
went and did a minute
I don't
ago.
have to be at work tomorrow till like.
So Randy, I have a question for you, Randall.
What's up?
By the way, what is your full name? Like, what's Randy short for? I'm a little confused by this.
Randolph.
Why did it take you a second to think of that? Why did you have to look at Brian? He looked at you for approval first before. So it's Randolph.
Thought we talked about this, Randy. We'll just say that.
He's actually a Randall, I think.
Do you know your name?
Don't answer that question, Randy.
Don't answer that question, Randall.
Don't you fucking answer that question.
I mean, I don't know because
Right.
I
Let me see your driver's license. Come here.
because I signed Randy on my on.
Does your driver's license say Randy?
Is it just
No.
Randy on your signature?
No,
You've
it-
forgotten your name.
No, like
Got scribbled Randy.
I never learned how to
First grader wrote it?
signature my name. So basically, I never learned cursive. Never. Because my school never bothered to teach me.
No, I'm pretty sure they taught you. Your brain forgot it though.
No, like they freaking.
I feel like they're
refu-
teaching
Let
it
that
less and
boy
less,
alone.
though. I feel like they are teaching it. I mean, I'm sticking up for you now, and I really do feel like they teach it less and less now because we're all going to typing and stuff.
Yeah, they don't. I don't think they teach
Can
it
I
at
see
all
your
anymore.
driver's license? I won't put it up on the camera. I just want to see. Can I see? Because you have to put a signature on your driver's license.
Yeah, I'm interested too.
I want to see. I just want to see some information.
Randy.
I don't. I mean, I wouldn't mind showing you, but just don't put it on camera.
I won't put it
Let's
on.
get the rules, Randy. No one's supposed to know.
I'm supposed to know what.
There's like some
He doesn't
family
know his
secret
name.
thing going on. Don't tell everybody.
There it is, right there.
In my,
Can I see it?
in my $30 wallet.
Can I see it?
Ooh. His $30 wallet.
It's a good brand. It's it's Hurley.
Okay, that's great.
What is that? What's your last name?
Yeah.
That's my last name, but I'm thinking about changing it.
To T to the Z. Mr. T to the Z. So, no, come on, show me the license.
I'm trying to see where the signature is. Oh, okay, I see it now.
So he
That's
does
not-
have a signature. Is it just an X? Please say it's just an X.
No, that almost passes for cursive.
Okay, well, let me see it. Let me see it, Randy.
Catch.
I'm not going to.
God damn it.
You know,
You leave God out of this.
so the folks at home can see. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, it's actually not a bad picture of you, Randy.
What does he look? Almost human?
He looks relatively handsome in that picture.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about getting it redone now.
Why? Don't. get
Because
that
he's a
done.
fucking woman.
Because I need facial hair in my picture. So I can so when we look like a freaking child.
No,
I've seen,
they don't
I've seen
care.
worse
You
signatures.
still look like a giant child now, buddy. You look like a really.
I can't
really
believe you were
big
born
baby.
after the movie Batman and Robin. That's just really.
Oh man, that's terrible. At least you didn't have to suffer through it.
Yeah, it's best you weren't alive for that nonsense.
Bad
Ah.
credit card.
Personal space, Randy. Jesus. Oh yeah, well I'm looking. It doesn't say Randolph.
No, it's my license says Randolph.
It's my new work
signature
ID.
says Randy.
Yeah, well, that's what
Hey,
that's what
like-
Randolph is short for.
No,
Oh,
that's
shit.
what Randy is short for.
I'm
That's
doing
what I
like
just
what,
said.
what was that guy on
Yeah,
Men in Black?
Here, take your ID. Sit back down. Sit back down.
Randy is short
No
for
one can
Randolph.
hear you. Get on the microphone over there. Get on the
It's
microphone.
like Clarence Earl, something like that.
Is that the one that they kept on shooting his head off?
The one at the very first Men in Black, yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? What was his name?
I
The redneck character that the alien got in.
I don't know.
Anyways,
Who
that's what
played that? Was it Johnny Knoxville? Who was
No,
there? The
that was-
original?
No,
guy?
no.
Who was it?
It
The
was,
original guy.
that
Was Johnny Knoxville in one of those
That
movies?
was the
though?
Kingpin.
Oh, Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Google it.
Was Johnny Knoxville in like the third
I think it
or
was the second one.
second one?
No, wait. No, the third one, yeah.
He was in the third one.
That'd have to be the third.
Those movies weren't great.
They were okay.
They weren't great.
What the fuck are you doing, Randy? Okay, it's time to go.
Yeah.
No, come on, no.
Randy's like a soundboard of annoying noises.
Did you show Sanchez that picture?
No,
You should show him that picture. Why would you get that picture changed?
cause I look
It's a
like
really nice picture of you.
Yeah, I know that, but look like a child in that one.
As opposed to now.
Listen here, little girl.
That was took like two years ago, and back then I had no facial hair whatsoever.
Let me see it.
You looked a lot lighter in that picture too.
A lot whiter,
Lighter.
like white.
Yeah, like weight.
I was because I didn't have people like Sanchez freaking. I didn't have people like Sanchez stressing me out.
I don't stress
Did
you
you
out.
hear that? It's your fault, Sanchez.
How is it my fault?
I missed
You
it.
stress him out.
I don't mean to stress him out.
Because you.
Hey, you stress me out. You mean to stress me out.
What's up with just? Can you just hand something to somebody?
Is that how you pass the ketchup and stuff?
Really?
No?
He
You
wants
look
to.
like you're posing for your... You look like a young lesbian posing for her pass at the Special Olympics.
But why would you change that picture? Is my question.
I think it looks like a. He looks like a Gap model.
Are you
They-
talking about the gap between his eyes?
It's a good picture, Randy. I don't know why you.
Got a
changed
nice spread there.
Yeah.
So he touched on something. I want
besides himself?
to ask him real quick. Randy, you said you were thinking about changing your last name. Why? I mean, I think we've established his last name is Verba on the show.
Oh, that's how it's said.
Yeah, I believe. No
yeah,
one's
it
ever
is.
corrected
But, I mean,
me.
I just don't want my last name no more
You don't want it anymore. No, why don't you want your last name?
because
Too
my
many. It's too hard to spell.
no.
Four letters.
No,
something shorter.
no. Because my people, the people in
It
my
doesn't look
my,
pretty
my
in
family
crayon.
are for pieces of shit. My whole entire family
come
pieces
on.
of shit.
calm down.
Besides
Brian's
my
sitting
mom.
right here. Come on.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm saying that he has a different last name than me. But I'm saying like people with the same last name as me, beside my mom.
We've talked about this before, Brian. Haven't we? Is he right?
You should
Do
change
you
your
share
last
the
name to
same
Trump.
opinion, or is Randy just being Randy?
Our last names are different.
That's as far as he'll go with that answer.
My family isn't really.
Probably not the best thing in the world to call your family a piece of shit, like on like the internet. Probably not the best thing.
Randy, get in
You're
the
one
closet.
viewer sitting here, so.
You see that chair over there? Sit in that chair for the rest of the show.
You're in the punishment.
Get away
chair.
from the mic, please.
I can take the mic over there.
Take your what?
I
No,
can
you're
take the
not.
mic over there.
I can,
There
I
might
can
not
s-
be enough slide.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
him end up pulling this whole table over.
Me explaining to Dustin why his whole studio's wrecked.
You just need to say Randy. Okay.
Randy happened.
Randy, have you been to Fades and Braids or whatever it was called? Fades and Shades or
Waco
whatever?
fades.
Wait, we can phase. I'm
Wait,
probably
wait,
gonna
wait.
go there tomorrow
Oh,
What
it's getting a little shaggy. Yeah, what for? It's getting a little shaggy. up
because
there.
I'm going out of town tomorrow night.
Where you going?
I'm going to Austin.
Oh,
You said
taking-
that the last time. He was
Where-
like, "Oh, we're gonna go on off."
Did you end up going to Austin the last time you were here?
No, but I finally got my tickets and everything. But this time I actually prepared. I got my tickets
Tickets to what?
for the shows.
They
I'm
just
going
got him
to.
a bus ticket to somewhere far away from you.
No,
He's got a bus ticket.
No, I'm taking I'm taking my cousin's car. Like my cousin actually let me drive his car, which is cool.
What isn't it? Aren't they going? Aren't they
I
doing
thought all
South
your
by
family was
Southwest?
I've never
West
heard
Coast.
of New
South
Mexico.
by
What do they
Southwest, fool.
sound like?
South by Southwest.
Oh my God! If I could have like a camera crew follow Randy around South by Southwest, we would have.
I mean,
like,
I don't really want
video
to.
footage for years. to
Yeah, but I don't want
show.
people to.
I think it'd be way more interesting.
I,
if you,
I, I don't want people to follow me around because, you know.
Welcome to being
if-
on the podcast
yeah.
with Randy. By the way,
if you had Randy drop some acid and then go to like an EDM show.
But yeah, it's not. I
Randy
mean,
just in his underwear, just bouncing around.
it's, no, it's,
I
gonna,
think
it's,
that'd
it's
be-
gonna be fun though, man. It's gonna be fun.
He would have a good time. Trust me. I've got a guy.
I don't know. I mean, and I'm also, and I'm also going to go.
Randy, have you ever tripped on acid before?
No,
Okay,
I don't do drugs.
just hugs.
just hugs. You ever drank a beer?
Yeah, his hugs aren't too good either. Ask that.
Wait a
bunny
minute.
in
Wait a
there.
minute. You were telling us one time you smoked pot. What do you mean you don't do drugs?
I don't consider
Because
that
he
a
lied.
drug.
That's
how-
a nerve.
Because he lied.
I don't consider that a drug though.
Because he lied.
Trey, is pot a drug?
Pot's an herb. Yeah, I think it's classified as a drug.
Okay, there you
I
go.
mean, yeah, I smoked it before.
No, you didn't. You're lying. You didn't smoke any weed. Shut up.
In Colorado, it's treated like alcohol. You call alcohol
Well,
a
some
drug?
people call alcohol a drug.
Eh,
Confused people.
I mean, I
Half
don't
of one.
like beer, but I mean, I prefer vodka.
You haven't done any of that.
So I have. You don't even fucking know me.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
I drink
Fucking
vodka and
liar.
Sprite.
You didn't drink any of that shit. You just
shouldn't-
drank some
hey, man.
Sprite.
No,
What's it like to be here in person to see this Trey?
buy me a.
it's
No,
entertaining.
no, no. You don't even know me, dude. You don't even know
I
me.
know you enough to know that you haven't done that.
Yes,
Shut
I
up.
have. Back in high school, I did.
No, you didn't.
Randy, that's illegal.
I don't care. I break the law all the time.
He's
I
a
don't give
rapper.
a crap.
He's a rapper. Okay.
Shut up. Oh my God. Shut up. You didn't drink anything.
I drank vodka before. I
Randy-
drank beer before.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
Okay,
have.
Hey, don't.
They just
don't-
they lied to you, man. They just put some fucking Sprite and then they put
I
like a
fucking
they
watched.
put like a cap of rubbing alcohol in that motherfucker, man. You didn't know
don't
that.
let
No.
him diss your cred,
I
man.
fucking watched these people I fucking watched these people open this shit up
It tastes-
for the
it was
first
water.
time, and I watched them put it in a big glass for me.
That was rubbing
I
alcohol.
even
Then he'd be dead.
No, not completely. He'd be brain dead, which
God damn it! I wish I had my own car. So, God damn it! I wish I had my own car. So I wouldn't have to freaking ride home with this bitch ass.
with his bitch ass. Oh my god.
Randy, have you ever done DMT?
What did you say?
DMT.
What's
He said he doesn't do drugs.
I don't even know what DMT is.
That's drug of all
Dimethyltryptamine.
drugs.
That's not going to help.
Oh.
Ayahuasca, peyote.
Okay, there you go. I've never heard it referred to as DMT. Maybe I'm
Alex Jones
square.
talks about it.
What?
Says Stalin was on the DMT. Mao was on the DMT.
Okay.
Hitler. was on the
Ego
DMT.
death, bud.
So Brian, there's a comedy show at True Love on March 25th. It's a Sunday. Are you going to be there for that one? Can we count on you to show up and tell some jokes for us?
I'll be there.
No, you're not.
I
It's
can't make
21
it.
and over.
21 and up, not.
So
okay,
you got a year
I
and
can
a
still
month,
make
Randy.
And the minute you turn 21, it becomes 30 and over.
So hold on. Does
Well,
it
then I
say-
won't be able to
Well,
come.
hold on. Does it say 18 and up on the Facebook invite page? I'm gonna have to check on that and make sure it's not. Make sure it says 21 and up. But yes, it's 21 and up. Oh, is this why you want the new ID? Oh, he's talked about this before, having the fake
Oh,
ID.
you're trying to get a fake ID, huh?
Yeah, he's
I got a
trying
guy.
to-
There's no way he's getting in.
We're gonna
I
put-
swear to God, I was like, he
I'll
is 18.
I'll make it for him, and we'll make his name McLovin.
No, I need to make the name as legit as possible.
It's gonna be McLovin.
Because
It's gonna be
By the way,
McLovin.
Trey
Can I
is a really
actually-
good friend for you to have. He's trying to.
How about
hook you up with
Raphael
it.
Pork Chop?
Raphael McLovin. No, just McLovin.
do you got a
Have you ever seen Superbad?
It'd be great if
Do
he
you
was
have a
just if he
Facebook
changed his name
or
to Michael
Instagram?
McBride.
Yeah, Facebook and Instagram.
Hey, cool. I'm gonna hit you up later.
Okay.
Oh God, you do not want him to hit you up. I guarantee you. Oh. Ugh.
Yeah, just don't call him. Just limit it to texts.
Yeah, anytime you answer the phone and he's on the other line, it's like having a dick shoved in your ear. It's not fun at all.
I wouldn't know what that's like.
Well, I wouldn't either. I didn't until I heard him talk to me on the phone.
Only Sanchez would be because Sanchez is gay.
Oh, that's
Such a
homophobic,
fifth grade
man.
insult,
Yeah,
man.
that
You got to
really
work
is such a
on that.
fifth grade insult.
You
For
have to
someone
work
who
on
was
that.
never taught the birds and the bees, I'm pretty sure you sucked a dick. So,
He doesn't.
I'm pretty sure if we didn't tell you this later on down the line, you would have been like, "Let me tell you about that time I sucked a dick," not knowing that you're not supposed to suck a dick.
I mean, there's
Well,
nothing
I mean,
wrong with
it's not
that.
like he's not supposed to.
Oh, okay. It's
but-
just like just like he thinks that's the hetero thing to do nowadays. Because
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I mean-
one of his faggot friends that he
Wait,
likes
no
on
wonder
Instagram
kids are so
sucked a dick.
confused
So he's
these
like,
days.
I'm gonna suck a dick.
I mean, my sister, fucks her girlfriend all the time.
Oh, Jesus.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Is that why you want to watch Girl on Girl?
Oh God.
Oh shit!
Jeez.
You're almost.
So, wait a minute. What are you talking about? With it? His friend told him that it's like a hetero thing to do. What are you talking about? Is
He's-
this like an actual thing?
No,
that-
I'm saying he was gonna make up a story later on about
Oh,
how he
okay.
sucked
Gotcha,
a dick because he
gotcha.
thinks it's a hetero thing to do. 'cause
His
I
he's
thought
friend
we were
convinced
just-
him.
Yeah.
It's like
No, 'cause
I'll
he
suck mine. You'll suck mine, and I'll
one
suck
of those
yours.
faggots he follows on Instagram is gonna be like, "Oh man, I sucked a dick for the first time," and it doesn't make you gay. As soon as Randy sees that, he's gonna be looking for a dick to suck.
Is that true, Randy?
No, I gotta go. I gotta go play Monster Hunter.
No,
Randy, it's okay to suck dick.
you wore those. Those
It's
tight
okay to
pants
be
that
gay.
One time, and that's pretty gay. You know that was gay.
What,
We
what
all
did
told you that was gay.
The skinny jeans? What?
No, they weren't skinny jeans. They were fucking full on fucking yoga pants.
Yeah, there was every Paul Sport curve was being shown.
I'm just gonna tell you
Hey,
though.
you were wearing yoga pants, Randy?
There was like running pants.
Randy, it's okay to be gay. Just know that Sanchez will make fun of you every step of the way.
He makes fun of me already, so
I
Well,
don't.
I mean, if
make
you're
fun of
gay, then
it's fine.
it's only gonna get worse.
No, it won't get worse. I won't.
It's like the opposite of those little PSAs. Like, it gets better, it gets worse.
With him, I feel like it would be. It'll sting more when he calls you a faggot.
I love my women though.
What woman? You said
I
women.
beat you to it.
Huh?
I beat you to it.
God damn.
Beat him to what?
We never mind. We just both said what women.
God, like I can imagine the things that go through women's heads when you're walking up to them, like, oh my God, get ready to smell BO. Oh shit, I hope if he rapes me, he at least rapes me from behind.
Randy, come on, hit him back. Get him with an insult.
Goddamn.
Tell him his hair
I think we're
looks
done.
stupid.
If you said you fuck so many bitches, then why in the hell do you still live with my brother? And how come you not have a girlfriend already and actually living on your goddamn own? And why do you have my brother paying your goddamn rent?
No.
You should pay your damn rent.
He's not paying my rent.
That's too personal. I was thinking like your mama joke.
You said I heard from a lot of people. All you do is pay the goddamn internet. Even me.
You've escalated this far beyond where I was intending.
I work 20 hours.
You work 20 hours a fucking week and you don't help your mom out at all. You gave her a fucking asthma attack that one time and you thought it was fucking funny.
I did.
You nearly killed your fucking mom, you fucking stupid son of a bitch. And you have the nerve to come at me like I'm some sort of asshole. Shut the fuck up. Because you're going to end up killing your mother. It's going to be all your fault. Okay? It's probably your fault that she got cancer.
Oh no, come on.
That's not true.
Oh, come
That's
on.
not true. He was kidding.
That was a joke.
That was a
It might have
joke.
been-
That was
no
definitely
real
a joke.
Randy, come on, Randy.
Yeah, I think the show's over.
Okay.
Later.
He stormed out. We had to.
Oh my God, I was trying to keep a straight face that whole time. Oh my God.
So you were kidding the
Yeah, I
whole
was-
time. Wow.
I'm telling dude, I play a character.
Well, we'd like to thank you for watching this very eventful
Peace out, guys.
episode of the Mike McBrine Show with Mike McBrine.
God, I was hoping y'all get it too. I'm glad y'all laughed at that. Cause
Well, the cancer part made it obvious.
Yeah, that was. If you'd like your own show on the iRadio
Oh God.
Network,
If you'd like Sanchez to host your
the
show.
iRadio Echo Facebook page. It's been a presentation of Hot Air Media's The Mike McBrine Show. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching. It ended with a bang. You can't say it didn't. Good night.
probably the reason your mom got